What's up, guys? Welcome back. Your NFL team might be disappointing you this year, but one thing that'll never let you down are these recipes. Today, I'll be showing you how to make fried mac and cheese bites. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right, who's ready for an easy appetizer recipe? We're gonna add some extra flavor to the party by using chicken stock to boil our macaroni noodles. So we're gonna bring that up to a boil. While we wait for that to come up to a boil, we're gonna talk about our cheese. Today we have pepper jack, mozzarella, Mayo cheddar, and smoked gouda. One quick pro tip for shredding your own cheese is to put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes before we start to shred it. Just makes it so much easier on you. I have this big box grater. You can get yours via Amazon if you don't have one already. They usually sell these at Target and other places like that as well. I always recommend grating your own cheese when you're making something like a macaroni and cheese because the store-bought stuff has potato starch on there and the cheese just doesn't melt as well. So invest the extra time and grate it yourself. I know it takes a little bit longer, but it does make your forearm strong like Popeye, and you don't even have to eat the spinach. There we go. We got our cheese nice and shredded. As always, guys, specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below. We're gonna add a little salt to our water because we use low sodium chicken stock, and then we're gonna go in with the macaroni noodles, bring that up to a boil, and then we're gonna boil them per package instructions, usually somewhere between 9 and 11 minutes, depending on the brand that you're using. Once the macaroni is done, we're gonna strain it and add it to a large mixing bowl like so. And then we're going down with some all-purpose seasoning, a little salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. That's my AP seasoning. You can get yours via the link in the description box below. There is also a discount code for you in there as well. We also added a little cayenne pepper, a little smoked paprika. And then we're going directly into the noodles with our shredded cheese. Obviously, guys, this is not my traditional baked mac and cheese recipe because that just doesn't work as well for fried mac and cheese bites. So trust me on this one, this is the best way to make these. I've done it a few different ways, and this by far turns out the best finished product. So continue to add your cheese a little bit at a time, folding it in with your rubber spatula until the cheese is melted beautifully. You want to season the macaroni noodles to taste with your seasoning of choice. Like I said, I like to use salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, a little cayenne. Taste it as you go and adjust the flavor to your preference. Once you got the flavor perfect, we're going to add it to a casserole dish and we're going to pop this in the freezer for at least an hour. We want this to really come together and get nice and tight. That way it holds together when we make our mac and cheese bites and put them in the fryer. Super easy recipe. You can do this a day in advance if you want to. If you got a big party coming up, or Saturday before NFL Sunday, you can pop this in the refrigerator and the next day you wake up and fry yourself some mac and cheese bites. While we wait for that to chill in the fridge, we're going to go ahead and make our sauce. We're going in with some Japanese mayo, but you can use whatever mayo you want. A teaspoon of garlic paste. A teaspoon or two of Sriracha, depending on how much you like spice, and then about a tablespoon or so of ketchup. Also going in with some Tony's Creole seasoning. You can use whatever Cajun seasoning you like. And of course, we got to go in with my AP, which is a blend of salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. Basically making a spicy aioli here. This could be a nice dipping sauce for our mac and cheese bites, but you can use whatever dipping sauce you like. Meanwhile, we're going to crack 3 eggs into a mixing bowl. Break out the fork and beat them like they stole something. And then we're going in with a splash of heavy cream or half and half. You can use whole milk, really whatever cream you got in the fridge. Mix that to combine. Then we're going to add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour to another mixing bowl and season that flour with all-purpose seasoning. We're also going to add 1.5 cups of Italian breadcrumbs to another mixing bowl and season those as well. Get in there with your hands or a fork just to work in the seasoning into the flour and into the breadcrumbs. There we go. We have our frying station all set up. Our mac and cheese is chilled and really come together. You can use an ice cream scooper for this, or this 1/4 cup measurer works just fine. You want to use your hands here and really squeeze this and form it into a ball. And then we're going directly into the flour. Then from the flour into the egg wash, roll it around. You want to strain off any excess egg and then go directly into those breadcrumbs. Use both hands here and just really work in the breadcrumbs. Make sure there's no bald spots. Make sure that macaroni and cheese is coated nicely. And then again, you want to squeeze this into a ball. You'll notice that after it comes out of the egg wash, it becomes a lot easier to kind of form into a ball like we're doing right here. And there you have it, folks. That's going to be a mac and cheese ball or mac and cheese bite, which sounds a little bit more PC. And then you just repeat that process until you have all of your mac and cheese bites ready to roll. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what other appetizers you want to see during football season. I'm making a list. Next, we're going to warm up our oil. So we're going to pour 2 liters of peanut oil or canola oil into a fryer. Heat that up to 350 degrees. How do you know it's 350 degrees? Because you're going to use this digital food thermometer. This is my new branded digital food thermometer. It comes with a magnet that can stick to the fridge. While we wait on our oil to come up 350 degrees, you might as well grab yourself a beer. This also is equipped with a bottle opener, as you can see here, perfect for beer for football season. And it also has that magnet we talked about, so it sticks to your kitchen appliances. Once the oil hits 350 to 365 degrees, we're gonna carefully add our mac and cheese bites. These fry up really quickly, guys. These fry up in about 2 to 3 minutes, so keep your eye on them. You wanna move them around a little bit to ensure that they're frying evenly. Once they're beautifully golden brown like so, we're gonna go ahead and remove them and allow them to drain on a wire rack. Oh man, look at that. Those look perfect. Let them cool for a minute or so, and then we're gonna plate them up. We're going down with some of that sauce that we made. Little fancy plating here, but you can put the sauce in a ramekin and use it as a dipping sauce. Plate it up beautifully. All it needs is a little chopped parsley for a pop of color. And I'm about ready to get in here for a taste test, but not before I hit you guys with a money shot. Say it with me, guys. Looking good. Now here comes the money shot for real. Oh my goodness, look at that cheesy deliciousness. Super simple recipe, comes together pretty quickly. Really can't beat this for football season. Great little appetizer to serve up. Moment of truth, let's see what we got. Oh man, these things are delicious, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to give your boy a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.